My name is III.wmv. I am a citizen of the United States. I arrived from Nicaragua in 1986-1987. I discovered the use of witchcraft and technology against the people of the United States since 2000. I went to the Cathedral Hill Church in 2003 as I felt persecuted for religious reasons at my workplace, where I discovered that many of the elderly people who were living there were abused and set up senile by government representatives and the administration. Since then, I have been suffering the worst of all. Millions of people are going through. I am not the only one. The only big difference is they are not aware of what is happening. And I have been trying to make public what people is not realizing that is happening. It is called the Actuality Not Reality Show. A number of people in this country and in this world are aware and are participating, are persecuting the people who are not born, who are not conceived with the knowledge of what I am about to tell you. Mind and body is just a computer. Mind and body is the image of the only God, the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. His real name is Joshua, not Jehovah as many people is been using for quite some years. Many of the church are aware of it, but they are hiding the fact in order to keep people like me non-wicked, illiterate, to be calling on something or someone that do not exist. His real name is Joshua. Millions are the people who are not aware that our mind and body is just the home of a soul. A soul is not less than a spirit, and many are afraid of it. And that is what we are. We are a soul living in this mind and body to have an idea, to be able to have a physical world, to be able to live and enjoy on earth. Our soul do not have a gender. In God's kingdom, humans are the Eve. Humans are the she. He is the only one who is the he. Yes, we do have two images. One we call a man, one we call a woman. But in reality, our soul do not have a gender. In reality, we are the she in God's kingdom. In a way, I am praising gays, lesbian, and bisexual. And the reason is because they were able to see deeper in our soul. They did not care about the image. that as human we do have. The gender, physical gender that separate one from the other. They were able to find love through our real world, the one that cannot be seen, but is the one that really is. Many people do not realize what is happening, and not knowing that some are aware of what I just told you, allow others to invade their mind and body home soul, or soul home, and they use us. They use us to kill. They use us to prostitute. They use us to use alcohol and drugs. They use us for economical resources. They have invented, many of them, like illness. Unless you do believe on it, you will die from it. Humans used to live 700, 800, 900 years. But due to the discoveries of what I am telling you throughout the thousands of years, the life of human were diminished and diminished and diminished. Nowadays it's going back. Many are living up to 100 and some of them are passing. But many of them are killing other humans to be able to get their organs and to be able to succeed, because they are overusing their system. Wicked people are using their mind and body to control others, and they are devastating their own system, their own body, their own soul home. In 2003, I went to Cathedral Hill to beg Virgin Guadalupe to come. As I was there, I saw the most beautiful Bible ever, and I did not realize that at that time. It was pure white. It was Jesus who was denying what the priest on 3rd Avenue in San Mateo was saying. He could annul my marriage by the church, as I came from Nicaragua. Divorce by the law of men, but marry in my Catholic Church, the religious belief, which is not longer. Jesus told to the apostle through that Bible that the divorce in his Father's law do not exist. As I went back to the church, the priest got nervous. The priest told me that he was going to talk to me until today, he never done so. Instead, what I saw was the people who were assisting him were just gossiping and talking about me. They finally turned off the light and left, as many others were left behind, as I was. I start observing as God asked me, even though I have never yet saw him. I will say it just once. I do believe I heard him as I was put in jail for the 3rd time at McGuire in Redwood City. Abused and persecuted for religious reasons because I am publicly accusing to the government of the United States of being using witchcraft and technology against not only the citizens of this country, part of this world. I discovered that it's China, the country that has been using for years the United States of America, who has been robbing the treasure of this country, who are working with the criminals in power, the government representative of this country, for the best interest of that country and their people. They are the one who are telling them what to do, how to kill, how to persecute the citizens of this country without respecting our constitutional right. They have denied my due process rights several times. They have been retaining me in jail after alienating my First Amendment and denying my due process, among many of my basic 10 rights and freedoms amendment. Trying to redo my III.wmv 113 class video, which I am preparing, trying to make public the worst crime ever. My name is III.wmv. Those are the photos of my child when he was about 3 or 4 years old. I am trying to present the abuses on his elbows, on his knees, on every single part of his body. According to Susan Greenberg, Jack Kubowski, and Honor McKenna, I have never presented absolutely anything for them. These photos are nothing. It's just a bruise on my child's knee that he was about 3 years old at the time. He was crying there because one of my second son friend made him to cry. Mind and body is a computer. They can force us to do, to be, and to believe. These are the photos that I took as my child went home with his feet all having problems. What they do is put little shoes and force them to run or to do, no matter what. No matter how tight the shoes are, they are forced to be on it. And I do have more than those photos over there.